Alright, here we go again. We're gonna try playing Night Springs. The Night Springs episode now available to play. Experience the surreal strangeness of the Night Springs TV show and the 3 episodic adventures that transform the familiar into the bizarre. We tried playing it about a minute ago, and we couldn't hear the guy speak. Like, you can hear the background noise, but him speaking was not working. So I put the console, the PS5, onto 2-channel, so it's just in stereo mode only, and let's see if that fixes the issue. Episode 1, number 1 fan. Load episode.
A fan. The dictionary definition of the word is an enthusiast, a fervent devotee, an abbreviation of fanatic. What comes across to an outsider as a dangerous obsession or even madness is something entirely different from the point of view of the fan herself. To be a fan is a joyous existence, one filled with the happiness that stems from knowing with utter clarity the purpose of your life. But what if that purpose could be more still? If you could be lifted out of the flock as your idol's chosen one, the only one who could decipher his secret messages. What lengths would you go to save the object of your obsession in Night Springs?
Night Springs.
Tonight's cult classic episode, number 1 fan.
The best pie in town. Knight's Diner.
Life's a funny thing. You spend all your time wishing and hoping and dreaming for something, and then, bam! Destiny shows up at your door like a mailman with a package you were pretty sure got lost because you ordered it like 6 months ago. But that's okay. When your destiny has eyes like sunsets and a beard like mahogany-colored velvet, you don't really mind how it arrives. But my day didn't start off with all that excitement. It began like any other day did for this waitress/protector of the town of Night Springs. As always, Night's Diner was the hottest spot in town, so there was plenty of work to do.
Why are you locked?
It's everyone's favorite waitress.
Look who it is!
Hi, everyone. Could I get another cup of that delicious special brew that only you know how to make?
Of course. Who else wants a top up?
Me.
Right here, please.
One for me, please, and thank you.
Alright. 1 coffee coming up. Who needs coffee?
Oh, if I could live.
Here's your coffee.
How do you juggle running this diner, your bird sanctuary, and that amazing fan site for the writer you love so much?
I work extremely hard, but also I'm naturally talented.
Well, heck, no wonder us regular folks can't keep up. I'll never be as successful as you.
Oh.
Comparing yourself to me won't help. You gotta find what you want to do and do it. I believe in you.
Wow. You just changed my entire way of looking at the world. Thank you.
No problem.
Welcome.
Here you go.
A person of your genius and grace is wasted serving coffee to us regular Joes and Joannes.
Oh, I don't mind.
You gotta enjoy the little things.
Hot coffee.
I heard your fan site for that rider was named best fan site in the world.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Thanks. It wasn't easy.
Hard work.
Another cup.
I would kill to have a passion like you do for that writer of yours. You two are destined for each other.
We sure are.
Better believe it.
That's everyone's coffee. Better put this pot back.
Thanks for the guidance.
I loved being the very successful owner and operator of the county's most popular diner. But that was nothing compared to my grease fire of passion for the writer and his sheer literary talent, and flowing hair and lips like buttery pie crust. Pie! I need to clear the empty pie plates from the tables. Shucks.
Okay. Hard work is never done.
My date last night was a total bust. You're the expert on romance. Any advice?
What happened?
Yes. But first, tell me everything.
Long story short, she told me I dressed like a divorced gym teacher. But it's what's inside that matters, right?
You need to make an effort. Personality is all that matters.
Right. Show them the real you and it will all work out. Talk about that mole you worry about when you're trying to fall asleep.
Well, I'll try that. Thanks a million.
Don't mention it.
Is Knight's Diner going to enter the statewide pie competition this year?
Of course. We're gonna make this our 20th win in a row.
Hard to be consistent.
I saw in the news that you saved every single kitten from that bear attack. Amazing.
Thanks. Those yoga lessons really paid off.
Yoga is very
The
healthy.
writer lives just outside town in that mansion of his. Why don't you go talk to him?
Oh, we have our own ways of talking.
Communication is
We better take
key.
these plates back to the service window.
Service.
Excuse me, can I borrow you?
Yes.
What
How can I help
get
you?
Oh. I need a good book recommendation. After all, you're the town's literature buff.
Oh, you have got to read the newest book in the Writer's Crime Trilogy. I'll grab you a copy from the back.
I was trying to... For some reason I was trying to see if I can see her face. But... we're going to the back.
No time for that. I've got customers
Oh.
waiting.
The other back?
You better not crease any pages.
Beat Poetry Night. At Knight's Diner. Knight's Diner presents Beat Poetry Night for the literary advancement of Night Springs. Every Friday at 8 p.m. Employee of the Decade Award. In recognition of basically being the best at like everything. Presented to everyone's favorite waitress. I guess that's it. You can do it. Thank you so much for taking in my 6 macaws. I know you have your hand full with every sick bird in the sanctuary, but if anyone can find a cure for red bird lupus, it's you. Yours truly, a young girl who wants to be you someday. Oh, the only things that hurt more than love is loving again. Love Will Hurt, by America's best-selling writer. Death comes for everyone. That doesn't mean it's painless. Death Will Hurt, by America's best-selling writer. When a man's life is ripped away, he's out to get justice, and the whole city will hurt. My big head's blocking. America's best-selling writer. Let me double check one more time. Anything hidden? That should have been enough. Usually the books are in here. Reading material. Run! Did I miss something? Maybe I need to close the door. Am I missing something? What am I missing? Check the menu. Get the novel from the storage. Oh, there it goes.
Whose voice you would recognize in your sleep. I'm in danger. Please, my #1 fan. You're the only one who can save me.
Oh my gosh! Don't worry, I'm on my way. My beloved writer was in terrible danger, and I had to rescue him. The stakes had never been higher. Luckily, I kept all my accessories in the diner's kitchen.
To the kitchen we go. Let's close the door. Anything? How come there's no one back here?
My accessories. Everything a girl needed to claim victory in the battle for love. My trusty 12 gauge, fully automatic. Extreme circumstances call for extreme shotguns. My bolt-action hunting rifle with a gorgeous walnut stock. Deadly, and looks good doing it. Just like me. I was finally ready for a night out on the town. With danger. There was no time to waste. The shortcut through the boatyard was the fastest way to my writer's mansion in the woods outside town.
Very nice. Now these are the accessories that you need. Accessories that every girl needs. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you.
The boatyard is this way! You better hurry!
Go through the boatyard. It's the shortest route.
It's been a while. Which way is the boatyard?
I got turned around. How unlike me. This was my moment. My chance to save the writer and make him realize how much he needed me. And if that's not love, I don't know what is.
One waitress plus one writer equal forever.
I was leaving my old life behind, like a body left to sink in a lake so no one finds it. Nothing would get between me and my future with the writer.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, where am I supposed to go? Who's that cool guy with that leather jacket? Let me look over here real quick. Oh, alright, nothing. We're coming.
Now, who the heck is that?
I knew you'd come to his rescue.
Who are you? And why do you look like a slightly less handsome version of my writer?
Oh, don't you ever compare me to that worthless hack. Sure, I may be his wild and rebellious estranged twin brother, but we can't all be perfect.
I had no idea he had a brother. To think there were two of him all this time.
After today, there won't be. No more writer, no more books, no more living in his shadow.
But you're
his brother. I'm sure you two can talk it out and realize you have so much in common, and after you change, you can move in together. And I'll come over with popcorn for movie nights.
He had his chance for popcorn and movie nights, but he wanted to keep everything for himself. Too bad. You know what they say? You can't join him? Beat him.
Oh. What have you done?
What did you do to him?
I locked Mr. Fancy Pants up somewhere you'll never find him.
You won't get away with this. I'll stop you.
Babe, I got an army of people that hate that hack almost as much as I do. They're ready to die if it stops him from writing another crappy book. What do you got?
I have love. I have a shotgun.
I have a shotgun.
Well, I got a... Wait, that's a real shotgun? Okay, I admit that's I didn't expect that. But it doesn't matter. You can't stop all of us.
Only a monster could be blind to the poignance of my writer's books.
Oh, it's been a while. I think it's been like 8 months.
I spin it this morning, so don't mess with me.
I'm a little rusty.
Hold on.
Let's reload.
I need to fill my gun up.
Ooh. Very rusty at this game.
Don't mess with me.
Oh, my controller's dying. My character on my controller is dying. I died. Love never gives up.
Only a monster could be blind to the poignance of my writer's books. There is only one way to deal with monsters.
Taking off the cobwebs. Oh, okay, we got canisters here. Gotta lead them to it. Oh, and not get myself damaged. Collateral damage. Or AoE.
Only a monster could be blind to the poignance of my books. There is only one way to deal with monsters.
This is better. Am I near death or something? I'm learning.
A monster could be blind to the poignance of my writer's books. There is only one way to deal with monsters.
I need to be very, very, very far away. Very rusty.
Whoops! Gotta put more bullets in. Me and my out of bullets.
Why aren't you healing? Oh. I forgot how to heal. Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of it. I sort of remember. Okay.
Very rude.
Alright, that was good practice. Good practice round. You gotta remember canisters. Remember the canisters. Look around for items.
My writer's jerky twin had him locked up somewhere. His sweet, helpless prince locked in a tower. But his fan in shining armor was on her way. Luckily, one of those haters had made a hole in the fence for me. Oopsies! Can't forget the bullets.
Not forgot. Alright, we're learning.
The
Follow the
twins'
trail.
motorcycle had left tracks in the mud. I recognized the tread pattern immediately, Thanks to my famously keen perception, the tracks would lead me right to my writer and his kidnapper. I felt like the detective from my writer's books, solving the case with my wits. All I needed now was an unlimited supply of black coffee and crippling emotional trauma caused by the untimely death of my spouse.
Not only do you need wit, you need bravery.
More haters. Me and my writer. Whoops! Gotta put more bullets in. I skipped this morning, so don't mess with me. Oh, hold on. I need to fill my gun up.
Filling it up. Don't be rude. To a heart, that's true. No. That was way up here. I think they changed the map a little bit. See what's in here? Got this road. Nice dodge.
It's bullets o'clock.
It's always beer time somewhere. Uh-oh. Oh, come on.
Me and my writer. I'm fresh out of bullets.
Tracks go there. Oh, what was that? Oh, I guess that was just me dodging. I guess there isn't too much exploring here. Maybe we shouldn't explore. Maybe we just follow the tracks and just get the episode over and just have fun.
Why hadn't my writer ever told me he had a semi-evil twin brother? He must be waiting until our third or fourth date, surrounded by candles, so he could reveal this vulnerable chapter from the dramatic story of his emotionally troubled past. Oh, that man has more layers than a croissant.
Oh. As the tears of the angels in heaven were falling over the city, she wore the rain like a funeral shroud. She was in a sad state, the city of mine. She was still mine, the filthy prison I called home. I was here for a reason, Joe Bullets Capone. He was inside drinking champagne and throwing around his dirty money while I stood in the rain, smoking a soggy cigarette. But that didn't matter. The only thing that mattered was I knew Bullets had the bad night coming his way, and he had no clue. He made me wait for it, though. My pack of cigarettes was long gone by the time the Bullets staggered out of the back door. I detached myself from the shadows, stepped right up beside that pathetic excuse for man. Long time, Joe. Bullets looked up, his booze-soaked grin twisted into something less friendly. You! He reached for the pistol under his jacket, a 6-shooter with slugs, big as my cigarette stub. I've done my homework. He barely had a piece out of his holster before I was on him. I wrestled it out of his hands, tossed it behind the dumpster. Bullets didn't like that. Gave me one right to the gut. Wind rushed out of my lungs like a soul leaving a body. Through my wheezing, I could make out the slaps of boots against water. Bullets was legging it. He had to get after him. Couldn't lose him. Not when I was so close. He had the info I needed to address the last stop for his train called Revenge. So I sucked into whatever air I could and took off after him. Though the twisted maze of alleys, 2 rats, but only 1 cheese, I pulled out my revolver. I was playing for keeps. Don't make this hard, Joe. I caught up to him as he was dropping down to the other side of the chain-link fence. He sneered, his teeth like rows of gray tombstones. He thought he was escaping. He thought he was safe. My body slammed against the fence like a bird against the window. I clutched the thin metal, scrambled over it, and jagged ends of wire ripped into the sleeve of my leather coat and biting into skin. The pain was welcome. I dropped down the alley and ran like a panther. At every blind corner I expected a trash slid to the face. None came. Maybe Bullets didn't like what he saw in his eyes and climbed the fence. I bet he wasn't smiling now. Then I had him, a trapped rat trying and failing up to wrench a locked door off its hinges. I leveled my gun at him. You know what I want, Joe? Bullets let go of the door handle, hands up as they go, beseeching a higher power not to cast him down. Come on, man. It ain't gonna bring your wife back. Can't hurt to try. Talk. Yeah, sure thing, sure. Bullets lunged for his ankle, a crack of lightning from my hand, and he was down in the gutter, clutching his belly. I walked over. Calm as snow, I stood over him, watched his proud blood mingle into the rivers of rainwater. You talk, I'll call an ambulance. His words having a hard time getting through the pain. You're insane, man. Insane! I raised my gun with his eyes. Try again. Okay. You want the big man, yeah? I know where you can find him. Blood poured in my ears like war drums. Blood pounded in my ears like war drums. All the killing. The sleepless nights, the booze, the countless cigarettes I smoked while ghosts swirled around me. It was all for this. The drums got louder. Bullets caught his breath, straining against the pain. Then he spilled his guts. #1 fan. If I don't make it, then I just want you to know that... No, I can't say it. Cursed my crippling sensitive artistic nature. I left the alley, told a waiter on the curb that a guy had been shot. Didn't care what he did with that information. I had what I needed. All the tracks.
The motorcycle tracks ended at a cabin. Was my rider inside?
Hello? Isn't anyone gonna rescue this poor little rider? Hello? Is anybody there? I'm just a frail rider and I require aid.
He's inside! I'm here! I've come to save you!
Oh, joy! We can finally be together and sit and read poetry readings and drink $18 cocktails and have high tea with the queen.
Wait a minute. My rider only drinks coffee. 2 sugars, no milk. I keep all the mugs.
Okay, no more tricks. I'll be waiting upstairs.
Going upstairs. Looking around. Let's go to the
Where
other
are
room.
you?
I was never upstairs. I lied when I said there were no more tricks.
You're starting to piss me off, mister. Where is my rider?
I'm just having a little fun. Let's chat down at the beach. It's just out the back.
First, he kidnaps my rider. Then he calls him a tea drinker. He had crossed the line. I was going to go to that beach and give this jerk the scolding of a lifetime.
To the beach. Oh, let's...
Running with wolves seems like a dangerous hobby.
Becoming the alpha. Everything you need to know to lead your wolf pack like a true alpha. TJ Wolf.
The twin said he was down at the beach.
Not this beach. This beach. Alright, go to the beach. I see you. We're coming.
Hey, me and my bike were just enjoying the view.
Tell me
Where
where
is
he
my
is.
rider?
What do you even see in that crybaby? He's boring, he dresses like a nerd.
Hush your mouth! He is a stylish intellectual who is in touch with his feelings.
You're starting to cramp my style, babe. And I'm not telling you where he is.
Why are you doing?
What did he ever do to you?
I, already told you that? At the boatyard? I feel overshadowed by success, like he's taking everything I can compete.
Oh, right. I remember now. It's a self-confidence thing.
Well, it's a bit more complicated than that.
Tell me,
You
or
are
else.
going to tell me where he is, or else.
Or else what, babe?
I'll scold you.
You asked for it. You're rude, you have no manners, your too cool to care attitude is attractive initially, but drives people away after they realize you're emotionally incapable of letting your walls down to reveal that you are a vulnerable human being just like everybody else. You are trying way too hard with that outfit.
No, stop! I don't like being seen! Listen, I never had your precious writer. I was just keeping you distracted while my army of haters storms his mansion. Now the love of your life is doomed. Doomed!
He tricked even with my famously keen perception. My gun's hungry.
Oh, not a fast one.
To my rider's mansion as fast as my chunky kitten heels would take me.
Reload. Follow the tracks. Follow the tracks. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. Okay, so it's the other one that heals. Ah. Reload. We're learning, we're learning. Whoa.
Hungry.
And let's feed it.
Hold on. I need to fill my gun up.
That was a nice drum break. Up the stairs.
I knew you, my #1 fan, would never fall victim to my twisted brother's lies. His hatred for me is as inexplicable as the sunrise, and just as fiery. But I knew your heart would never waver. You're the only one who can save me. I believe in you.
My writer believed in me. We were
All you need
kindred
is someone to
spirits.
believe in you.
We fit together like a bicycle chain and that spiky wheel thing the chain fits into. We were connected by love and destiny. He was meant to be mine, always and forever. There was no time to lose. I was the only one who could save the writer and the very soul of literature from these evil haters. The fate of all art rested on my shoulders. The
That's a big
stakes
responsibility.
had never been higher.
Only Rose can do it.
If I have to stop you myself, I will. Unlike him, I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty.
Oh, forgot about those. Ooh.
I should have. That won't
Oh, there he is. Whew, that was close.
You have a heart.
Have a heart. Reload. Thanks, bro. Ooh. Ooh. Get up, girl. Woo. It's not going well.
No choice.
Very rusty, but we're learning. Let's restock. Da da da. All right, we should be okay. You okay?
Go ahead. Finish me off.
I'm not going to kill you. You're my darling writer's brother.
You really do love him, huh? I guess I never even had a chance. I was just jealous of his talent, his money, his velvety hair. But mostly, that he's got the love of somebody as amazing as you.
You're worthy of love
You
too.
silly werewolf. You could have all those things too. You just need to stop wanting to be him and start wanting to be you.
Your words have shown me that it wasn't my brother I hated. It was myself. Oh, what have I done? Those haters will tear him apart, and it's all my fault. Please, go save him.
Oh, I intend to.
Alright, sorry. Had to reply to the love interest, or she might get upset if I don't reply fast enough. Anyway, just take it on.
Did someone order a reckoning?
Because we gotta go straight.
Morning. Don't mess with me. Bullets o'clock.
Always time for gun o'clock. I got the legs.
I'm fresh out of bullets. Keep me and my writer. Whoops. Gotta put more bullets in.
Dodge, dive. Captain of Literature. Get well soon card, brother. Oh, we're out of room. Move over to the rifle. Going upstairs.
All being very rude.
Those are not what we
I'm
need.
fresh out of bullets.
So what are these? We need shotgun ammo. We have too much shotgun ammo. Alright, so more shotguns we use then. Oh, there you are.
Bullets o'clock.
Always time for a gun o'clock.
That writer isn't going to kiss himself. I mean, save himself.
Ideas for next book. The loves the smell of cinnamon and gunpowder. Hairbeard Regiment. Take notes. Take notes. Alright. The Forbidden Addict.
And there he was. After all the fighting, we were finally alone. Together. Our love was written in the stars. And so we danced like two spinning planets that would eventually crash into each other in a dazzling display of flames and rocks and other planet stuff. He told me all the sweet things I'd been waiting a lifetime to hear. I saw myself reflected in his eyes. I would always be at his side, to inspire and protect him. He needed me, now and forever. After all, I
Everyone
am
needs
his
a strong
#1
woman.
fan.
A fan and the object of her joy come together against a world trying to keep them apart. A happy ending for some. But is happiness, like beauty, all in the eye of the beholder? Where is the line between fandom and fixation? One can never tell in Night Springs.
Night Springs. Well, that was a fun episode.
Space invader, looking cute in a human suit. Secret agents with the down race they shoot.
Why is my head not moving? Probably not enough light.
Magic fruit, strange machines, weird mysteries. We got freaky fantasies. In Night Springs,
Turn the lights on.
yeah, in Night Springs. I don't know that cold sun, 'cause in Night Springs.
Oh, why is it blurry? There you go.
Crashing through the warning signs, your car breaks down just outside in Night Springs. Endless versions of this town, the called out the elder god who live inside a sleeper's dream. Better let her sleep in Night Springs. If I die in your arms on a Monday, I haunt you when you like it. In Night Springs, caught in an endless time loop, yeah. In
Night Springs.
solar system in your soup, 'cause in Night Springs, we're just looking for the thrill. All your nightmares come true. Lost and missed for days and days. Now you see the sign it says Night Springs.
That was a tasty jam. Continue.